Hey, will the Clippers cover +4 at Utah, Stan?
It's a tough one because a lot of it depends on the health of Mike Conley. With that said, the hamstring injury did seem relatively minor. He's had about a week of rest, so I'm assuming that he's going to go here. In addition, Serge Ibaka is out. He played in the three regular season meetings that they had. That means that Ibaka Zubac will be dusted off for this one. I think Rudy Gobert can get busy on him. The Jazz, they were 31-5 at home during the regular season. That's tops in the league. They did lose game one at home to Memphis to start the playoffs, but they took care of business the next four games. I think that game one loss was actually pretty beneficial for them because it's going to provide them a certain awareness that it's playoff time, right? So they're going to have to bring it. Utah, they did have the third best defensive rating in the league. I think what tilts this game in the series is the fact that the Clippers, they've allowed 24 attempts from beyond the arc and allowed a 38.7% conversion rate. Utah, they shot 25.2 shots from downtown and converted 38.9% of those shots. So both of those marks were top five in the playoffs. Give me Utah at home here.
Kenny, Clippers covering +4 at Utah?
I'm in focus now, but my audio might be a little difficult.
Nope, you sound and look good.
Okay, good. Well, there's someone behind me that's making a lot of noise. Look, I really do think that this stands wrong here. The Clippers, they played a very, very solid series on offense against the Dallas Mavericks, and their defense was phenomenal, except for the first two games where the Mavericks just shot over 50% from three. What are you going to do, right? The Jazz, you can look at their season stand. You can say, hey, the Jazz, they played great defense all year long. They relied on that defense. What did they do against a pretty mediocre Grizzlies offense? They allowed 115 points per 100 possessions. I hate the way that the Jazz are playing defense right now. They covered a lot against the Grizzlies in that series every game with Donovan Mitchell. But if you watch that series, the Grizzlies played them very closely. The Grizzlies were in every single game. They made huge runs at Utah. Utah would answer back with some timely threes. This Clippers defense is better than that Grizzlies defense. They also have a guy named Kawhi Leonard that they can put on anybody at any time, and he can lock them down from distance. I do think that the Utah Jazz cool off a little bit on offense, and I think that they could take a punch in the mouth here before settling into this series. They have the game. They have the team built to beat the Clippers, but right now they're going to take a huge step up in competitive level, and I just don't think they're going to be ready for it. So I love the points here. I think this is basically a pick 'em game. Getting 5 points, 4 points, whatever it is, that's outrageous, Emerson.